You ever date someone just cultured enough to make you feel like a pile of unseasoned mashed potatoes? That's me. Born and marinated in Detroit, where our food pyramid is pizza, coney dogs, and seasonal depression. Then I met Lex, my Asian girlfriend who came with a subscription box of foods I couldn't pronounce and didn't trust. Every date was like Fear Factor, except instead of Joe Rogan yelling, it was just Lex side-eyeing me while I choked on fish that smelled like it died twice. But then, she introduces me to these Willy Wu'S Chinese cheesecake balls. I was ready to shit talk 'em, but one bite later, I'm like, God damn, who knew diabetes could taste this creamy? I became a fat little raccoon pawing through a trash bag of cheesecake balls. I didn't even chew after a while. And because the guys have a sense of humor, Lex tells me about a contest. Find a golden wrapper inside one of these death spheres. You win a tour of the Willy Wu'S factory in China. Jackpot for degenerates. We went full goblin mode. Bought enough cheesecake balls to feed Detroit twice over. We got fat. Grossly fat. Like my nipples touched my knees. Lex's ass had its own time zone. Our Fitbits just started sending us passive-aggressive suicide notes. I got desperate. Stopped chewing. Just raw dogged them down my throat like a boa constrictor swallowing a possum. Naturally, I choked. Passed the fuck out. Next thing I know, I wake up in the hospital with tubes in every hole and a doctor holding up the golden wrapper like he just pulled Excalibur out of my stomach lining.
You need to slow down and stop eating like a whale. Like, who do you think you are? Shamu?
Next thing I know, I'm on a private jet to China with the other winners. And by private jet, I mean a flying Spirit Airlines with a minibar. We land and this factory looks less Willy Wonka, more Breaking Bad in Mandarin. The workers, pale as a vampire's ass, slathered in orange sunblock like Oompa Loompas if they were abandoned in Chernobyl. Then they give us butter massages, I shit you not, and salt baths like we're about to get deep fried. And the contestants, they start disappearing, like fucking gone. I catch Willy Wu'S himself, greasy bastard in a velvet tracksuit, shoving a screaming guy into this industrial cheese drum. Turns out, the secret ingredient in the cheesecake balls, fucking people.
Hello, Kylie. You know I can smell the butter and salt on your skin. So that could only mean one thing. You're next.
I ain't about that life, man. So I do what any sane, diabetic, buttered up American would do. I release a room full of caged pandas. Chaos. Pandas mauling workers, bamboo shears flying. It's like Kung Fu Panda meets The Purge. Wu tries to stop me, blows up the jet we came in on, but karma's a bitch, and a panda eats his ass. Not like eats ass, but eats his ass. Then, like some fever dream, I find the white dragon from the never-ending story chained up in a hangar. I'm like, hell yeah, Falcor, let's bounce. And we fucking fly back to the USA. Me, a majestic butter-lubed fat ass on a luck dragon. Now, I don't fuck with cheesecake balls. I eat bologna. I like bologna. I know its first name is Oscar, bitch.